Alright, we are back. It's the next day for me. I made some small changes to my gear here and there. Something here. Probably more interestingly, I found the Eternal Stormblade. The one, the weapon we found in the cave with those automatons that almost one-shot the Red Prince. It has 6 initiative, so I figured that's good. Memory slot, also very good. Total 30% chance to apply something. It's pretty good, and it's a pretty decent damaging weapon if I want to smack someone with it. Other than that, I don't remember exactly what I changed. I think I gave her some better leggings. And I gave him the Royal Amulet, as I said I would. Swapped out some stuff. And didn't really do much here. But what I did do, I did check what the runes did. The Masterwork runes. So apparently when you merge them, we already knew that merging them would give them extra stats, but merging them with the giant one would give them maximum amount of stats. So you can see the most interesting thing here is the weapon one, Wits 3. Pretty damn good. Had to buy a giant rune off of him. While on this one, for the armor, so I've taken out the Source Orb for the Mass Cleanse, put them into these 2 instead. And for the Scoundrel, and then for my empty slot here, I'll just put in a giant fire one. Wait, where is it? Giant fire for 6% crit chance. Adding a merging this with a rune, a Masterwork rune, gives it Pyro plus something. I don't remember if it was plus 1 or 3. Regardless, not that interesting. However, getting those combat abilities, or skills I should say, from merging this with the accessory slot with mystical runes can be very important for correcting problems with our skills later for min-maxing. But that is for later. So for the time being, let's just put this in. For you, we wanted Scoundrel. Here we wanted Wits. And this one. Also, just for fun, I bought this level 18 from Tarquin. It is the strongest one. I also for fun crafted it with the Eternal Artifact. As you can see, it deals air damage, but it still has the 10% chance to poison. So yeah, I haven't done it on my Snakebite because Snakebite is only level 17 at the moment. So yeah, I'll probably replace that soon. And I did realize that this armor is pretty bad. It only has Warfare and Finesse. But I couldn't, I mean this amulet, but I couldn't really find anything substantially better that had crit chance on it. I mean an empty slot on it. You can double check. I mean, there's this one, but it's just worse. I mean, arguably worse. We have Warfare here, but no slot. So yeah, I can do a quick check in my storage to see if I have any uniques that have Warfare plus. I was kind of surprised when I saw it. I was like, kind of shocked I hadn't found anything that was better, but it doesn't seem that easy. Yeah. So yeah, I know that you can use the Eternal Artifact to craft some Warfare on it and whatnot, but I don't want to craft. Wait, what the? Craft it on this. I will try at the moment I get something better. So yeah. Okay, let's move on. Let's see how are you coming on with the sword and Thema.
My efforts continue. I must
Okay,
admit.
never mind. How about you? Got anything?
Tread carefully, my dear. Those are black ring banners that I spy on the shore.
Okay. Right, what are we in left here to do? This is mostly done. I think there's only one more thing to do. And that is here. Yeah. Our assassins should have quite the high crit chance right now. Wait, 52 only? What? Alright. It is only 52. Even with 6 wits? Extra here? Okay, that is... I mean, I won't complain, half my hits are gonna be crits, but still. I was kinda hoping it will be slightly more.
So this is the ancient academy of the Eternals.
Let's wait for the game to calm down.
I suspect it has seen better days.
A bit like yourself.
The Voidwoken rears its head as you approach, its beady eyes looking past you. You glance over your shoulder and see Fane staring at it, transfixed.
You.
The Voidwoken hisses as Fane approaches. It calls him traitor, but it calls him brother too. Fane's drive to uncover the universe's secret saw the Eternals cast into the void. His hubris saw his people turned into Voidwoken. But the Voidwoken offers him a chance to redeem himself, to rejoin his people. If he accepts the God King's covenant, all will be forgiven. The Voidwoken claims that the Eternals can return to this world, that Fane can be home again. The skeleton looks back at you.
Dear God.
I'm sorry, Godwoken. I cannot turn my back on them again. This is the solution I was looking for. I accept, brother. I will be...
A Voidwoken stares intently at you. This creature seems different. It sways with a
yeah, I'm not on board with this. Hold on. God dang it. I'm sorry, this is just too annoying. I'm not doing that. As I said in one of the previous episodes, I don't care if this breaks immersion or whatever. I'm not gonna go back and remake a character and then lose. Like, there's a reason why I picked these characters for my team, because they are fun, they're interesting, I like their voice acting, I like them. I'm not gonna swap them out for some random stuff. That would just ruin a lot of the fun for me, so hell no. I think we just keep it at that level now. It's just too much of this. Like, I get it, immersion, blah 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 consequences, but in the end it's a video game. You're supposed to have fun. So let's try again.
This is the ancient academy of the Eternals.
The Voidwoken rears its head.
You.
The Voidwoken's drive to uncover, but the Voidwoken claims that the Eternals can return to this world, that Fane can be home again. The skeleton looks back at you.
I'm sorry, brother. I cannot see this land destroyed just so we can rebuild our more imperfect world. I have a new home now.
Very well, traitor. Side with your mortal pets. Share their fate.
Also, I disagree with how this is done. That you persuasion check your way through everything. Maybe there's an alternative way. Maybe if I had more like a better relationship with Fane, I could avoid this. But I'm not even sure if I could get a better relationship. I've done what I can, I think, to build a strong relationship with my team. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I missed out and I could have been better friends with him. I don't know. But if the only way to beat this is a persuasion check, I disagree with that design. I think they should have implemented other ways.
A Voidwoken stares intently at you. This creature seems different. It sways with a sinewy purpose. Intelligence glints in its eyes.
Step back, Hanola. The time of mortals draws to a close. We have returned to claim what is ours. We have returned to claim the world.
I'm guessing Hanola means thief?
All mortals are thieves. You have stolen our world. All the world is ours. We are not the void, mortal. We are of the world. You are of the void.
Okay.
When we were banished, you were made. You owe your entire existence to us. You owe us everything. We were betrayed by the 7 usurpers. They took our powers and used them to create you. They sent us to the void and thought we'd never return. They were wrong. And now they will face the wrath of the king. They were little more than local barons, until Fane the traitor found the veil. In their greed, the 7 tore its fabric. This gave them power. It made them gods. And it let the void into the world, and saw us banished to its clutches. You left us no choice. We had no other tools. We shall return, and then we shall cast out the void. Do not resist us.
I mean, we already knew that the 7 gods were just lords, as Fane said. I think he used the word lords. He already explained this to us way back when. I think in Act 2 somewhere. We already know Fane found the veil, but this is the first time, at least I catch the part where the 7 lords, barons, whatever, used the veil that, or tore the veil, used the tearing in the veil that Fane caused to gain their power and betray their boss, which we already knew, that part. We already knew the 7 weren't actual gods. They're just rebel kids.
We shall be who we once were, and the world shall be restored to what it was before we were betrayed.
I mean, they have a fair point. Now, we don't know what kind of rulers they were. Maybe the 7 had a reason to do what they did. Or maybe it was just out of pure greed and desire for power. Who knows? We'll find out, for sure.
Because of that betrayal, you exist. Because of what was stolen from us, you exist. Because of the powers we lost, you exist. We will have them back. But we will not fight your husk, mortal. The time will come when the thieving coward inside of you must step out. If it can still walk, you shall end then.
Just walk away. Speak with Fane.
What you were told hangs in the air like a noxious cloud. The Voidwoken were Eternals, robbed of their source in order to create you. They allied themselves with the Void so they could return.
What do I choose? I mean, you can see their point of view. But we don't know the full story, I think. Maybe I haven't been paying attention, but we don't know the exact details of their betrayal. Maybe they were horrible. But from what Fane said, based on what their world was like before this world, it didn't seem like the Eternals were that bad, but maybe they were. I mean, it seemed to have their flaws, of course. But, yeah. These beings had their time and were overthrown. This is a world now, we have to fight for it. But on the other side, this is also true. You know, if somebody stronger than you or more cunning than you comes along and takes what's yours, well, should have been more careful. And I am a rogue outlaw. I'm a human. And I'm not really ready to die, so let's go for the more dark option here.
What they pursued for power, which is what they're doing still. One has to
that is
admire
true.
their tenacity.
My people. What have they done to you?
I knew it.
This cannot stand. You must be restored.
Suddenly, it all makes sense. Folks will do anything to survive.
True.
Who could blame them?
That's 100% true.
Fane looks around in wonder, taking...
This is my academy. It's where I did my research. Of course, it was a little less destroyed in my day. No, it was not. But there comes a time when a man must choose between his friends and a multi-tentacled dark god-worshipping monster.
That is true. And sometimes that choice turns into cartoon naughty stuff.
Even if that monster was once one of your people. No, I was not one to keep drawings by my child in a place of work. And even if I had such things, I fear they would have been destroyed centuries ago. It also looks like someone's refurbished the place. No, there is nothing for me here. Only memories. And the immense power of several deities, of course. I knew it like the back of my hand once. Alas.
Fane holds up a skeletal hand, turning it in the cool light.
I left the back of my hand in a tomb a millennia ago, and much of my memory with it. But I trust you. You have taken us this far. I will follow you the rest of the way.
That's what I like to hear. I like my group.
Yes. Is it an audience you desire? Rather hard not to think of Divinity, wouldn't you say, once it's become a promise? I've always known I was destined for greatness. To be God-woken, though, that I did not quite see coming. Did you? Admiration, jealousy, and fear? Ha! Like we were separated at birth. But of course that doesn't quite answer your original question. I have thought about the prospect of divinity, yes, and about what divinity really means. When one strips away from the term all the pomp, all the piety, all the manifold associations it calls to mind, one is left with a single word: power. The true meaning of divinity is power, and as it so happens, power means a great deal to me. The only thing you have to ask yourself is, does it mean anything to you?
Yes, it does.
The simplest thing in the world. Become a god.
Sure.
Rosa is pale and damp with sweat, but something has changed in her eyes. She seems more like herself.
We're getting close, Chief. For choosing the next divine, you mean? Yeah, I'm ready. I hope you are too. I think...
She stops short, her eyes flashing back, then normal, then black again. She turns away, covering her face.
We shouldn't talk about this now. I'll be fine. I just need to concentrate.
Yeah, she's struggling. Every time we progress a little bit through the story, her dialogue option becomes more and more like the demon is breaking through. So we have to be ready for that. It's gonna be interesting to hear the exact reason, or to hear the dialogue between the gods and the Voidwalking, which we now know are Eternals. To hear them squabble, to get a better picture of exactly why it is, what went down. Because so far, we only hear bits and pieces, which doesn't really paint the whole picture. But a solid conversation between the two will shed some light. Okay, this looks like a puzzle.
The spirit of a lizard is seated before you, weeping profusely.
Godwoken. Can it be true? Am I dead?
The spirit's distraught expression slides away in an instant, revealing that of a highly composed and thoroughly unimpressed lizard spirit.
Well, at least you tried. Time for one last lesson in finesse, I think. I'll have my work cut out for me with you.
Oh, come on, good Godwalking.
True finesse requires dedication, however. Sacrifice. In order to receive my aid, some other area of study must suffer a little. Your wits, I believe. Do you wish to proceed?
I don't want to sacrifice crit chance for it, finesse.
The spirit's composure gives way to a flash of anger. She spits out a name.
Lucian. Our finest pupil, the Divine himself, came to us here under the guise of friendship. Then at this very table, he poisoned us. Oh, I won't pretend to know why. The Divine answers to no one. Either way, he seemed intent on sabotaging the path of his successors. But now you are here, Godwoken. And that means there's still hope. Will you accept my help?
Absolutely not.
You pause. Lucian was the Divine. Why would he want to harm anyone in the Academy, from where his successor ought to rise?
To rule is to be ruthless when the occasion calls for it. The occasion simply must have called.
Oh, why do humans do anything? The man was probably driven mad with power. An Eternal would have no such issues.
We don't know that yet. We need to find out more about this Eternal thing.
Hard to believe the Divine did all that. Hardly worthy of the title, if you ask me.
Give me one moment. I just need to take a sip of my drink. Very professional. The temperature in the apartment suddenly rose a lot. The air is getting really dense. So I'm getting dehydrated. Before we do anything, we check the Loso lottery to see if we won. It's a conductor. It doesn't look like we won. Wits Master.
Godwoken, it has been too long. My hope was dwindling. Tell me, do you have your wits about you for the trials to come? Here, let me see.
I think I'm pretty decent on wits.
It is greater than the gods, yet also more evil than the void. The poor have it, the rich need it, and if you eat it, you will die. What is it? Ah, very good. I could sense that you had it in you. Allow me to reward the clever pupil. One last lesson to sharpen your wits even further. But be warned, equal mastery in all skills is nigh on impossible. This lesson in wits will require a sacrifice, a degree of your constitution.
Oh, that's cool.
Good. Take my knowledge and use it wisely on your path, Godwoken. Farewell.
How much? What was it, 52? I believe it was 52. my vitality, my constitution is pretty damn low. But that's okay. I have some flat life in my gear. I have 90 here, 90 there. Yeah, it works out. How much do you have? Yeah, plus I have this. Get some temporary vitality.
Godwoken, come, time is short. Answer me this. Lizards run faster than humans. Elves run faster than lizards. Humans run faster than elves. If the first two statements are true, then the third must be...
True?
My final pupil is a dancer.
I didn't even think about
Just
it.
as I suspected. Let's see if I can do something to raise
No,
that
of course it's not
intellect,
true.
Shall we?
They all can't be faster than each other.
After all, it wouldn't stand for a potential divine to be an imbecile, would it? Intellect and reasoning come before all, of course.
No, I'm not gonna sacrifice.
True intelligence, Philistine.
I'm not gonna sacrifice finesse. I'm not gonna do any sacrifice, any else sacrifices. I'm not too interested.
Like you dealt her some...
Godwoken, you have no right to be here. Leave!
The spirit sighs and shakes...
Terrible. It is you who is lacking authority. Godwoken. A lesson is in order. Now, I may be able to steal you a little. Improving your authority will cause your strength to suffer, however. That is the cost of molding yourself into a true...
Authority is what?
Do
Constitution?
you accept?
No. No. I don't want...
My offer stands, Godwoken. For now.
No. I don't want. Wits is the only thing I really want.
The spirit of a robed woman...
You're less robust than I'd wish, Godwoken. You truly should have put more of an effort into developing. I can help to bolster you. There is a price, unfortunately. To excel at one skill is to neglect another. Improving your strength
Wow,
will
no.
sap your wits.
I'm not gonna sack wits for strength also. What's up with wits being
The
bullied?
spirit of a dwarf gives you an incongruously cheery smile, given his...
Who do we have here? A new... Just what was that? Have you made... A lesson is in order, I think. An emergency lesson. If you wish, I can do what I can to bolster your... Be warned, though. There's an opportunity cost in self-improvement. What you gain in constitution will likely be lost from elsewhere. Intelligence, I would assume.
Do I want to drop that? No. I don't, because some gear has intelligence requirements. Okay, that was really uninteresting. Honestly, all of this talking just for some stat boosts and debuffs. Like, come on.
What a strange device.
Okay. The only interesting part about this was her talking about Lucian. I think this is the right way. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wait. Ah, alright, alright. Gotcha. Let's see. I thought maybe we need to bounce between these, but that's not true. Let's go.
Looks like a library. Books.
Save, by the way. That was a lot of blabbering.
Well spotted, genius.
The ghost's memories slip easily into your mind. His name is Candor, and he thinks he's ready to ascend. He thinks he can be God-woken, ready to step up should Lucian lose the war. He's wrong. He'll die. He did die before he even made it to the Chancellor to ask for permission to fight in the Arena of the One. And what's more, he was murdered. You are Candor, and you are, you believe, ready to step up. Your tutors disagree, but you want the Chancellor to hear your case. Instead, you find a man you've never met, a great and powerful sorcerer. And as his shadow falls upon you, you realize that this is Lucian the Divine himself. He gives you a smile of the utmost benevolence and grace, and you realize, as Candor, that you are far from ready. You turn and flee towards the library to warn your tutors, but Lucian is too fast. He cuts you down. You're Candor the Godwoken, dead by the hand of the Divine.
That sucks.
A hunger rises deep within you, a desire for his source. This yearning is not yours, but it demands satisfaction. The hunger dies away.
Oh.
Which one came
Let's
next?
see.
You are Leonard Rawle. You are a Godwoken and a thief. You are Leonard Rawle, Godwoken, thief. If you can't earn a place in Lucian's shadow, you're going to steal it. You think you'll find advantage, but first you have to steal the keys. Your tutors have one each, but you can't risk getting caught. You'd earn yourself a trip to the Chancellor's chamber, one from which you suspect you would not return. Your best friend, Redulus, was your rival. You knew that he was weak. You made sure the Chancellor knew it too. And while your friend was in the Chancellor's secret room, you stole the capacitor from the Chancellor's own table. But then you heard a noise. You heard the sound of your best friend's murder. You fled. You hid the capacitors you had taken and set out to steal the rest. You were lurking here, plotting, when you were overtaken with a sense of love. You felt at peace. You felt Lucian's hand on your shoulder. You did not feel the sword blade enter your back. A hunger rises deep within you, a desire for the spirit source. The hunger dies.
Seems like Lucian Anakin Skywalker to this place. Well, I guess by that time he was already Darth Vader, but yeah, he Anakin'd it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Star Wars. Pyro, Aero, Necro. Interesting. Decent stat values.
Candor still thinks he'll be the next divine. A hunger rises. The hunger dies.
Nice. Maybe this is better. Pyro I have plenty of. I can drop it for now.
I must check on the Chancellor.
Aero. I need the 2 for the time being. Maybe this is just better because of the resistance. I'll keep it. I don't feel like going back and changing it right now. So.
I'm missing something here.
Interesting.
The spirit of a rather old man dodders around.
Ah, a new... I admire your enthusiasm, but I'm just about to close the gallery for the evening. You'll have to return in the morning.
Oh, come now, surely you must have heard of the gallery. That's the repository for the God-Woken.
All the powers that a God-Woken needs are documented in these tomes. The gallery is the most important part of the whole. I will not allow it to be...
The ghost frowns with confusion.
You're new, so I will not allow it. I am master.
Okay.
An elegant and intelligent hunger rises deep within you. The hunger.
Wait, it said something. Okay, so the automatons are made by Eternals. Let's go do all this talking, be done with it. See what people have to say.
Her memories flow into you. You are in love with Redless, and he is in love with you. You have agreed to leave the academy together, but now Redless is missing. Redless went to see the Chancellor, and you have not seen him since. You're on your way to the Chancellor's chambers when a man's voice calls your name. Lucian the Divine cups your chin, and a gentle pain stabs your heart. Lucian smiles at you, and then is gone, and you worry so for Redless. Believing it comes from her own mind, she realizes the truth. She was murdered by Lucian the Divine. Redless too must be dead, or he would have come for her by now. She bows her head and cries. She knows Redless went to see the Chancellor in his chambers. She did not know that Lucian was all...
Okay. I mean, we're already painting a pretty picture of what happened here. I don't actually have to talk it out, but I will.
Good. Very good. Now back to the study.
Let's see. Okay.
Ow! I think I'm missing something here.
Two finesse hydro geo telekinetics. I mean, it's statty, so I guess I'll keep it. Let's see.
Ow! I think I'm missing something.
Alright. Alright, so let's see if we can find this puzzle out. Actually, oh, never mind. I'm blind. Ignore my stupidity. Let's move on. Right.
An automaton still and silent before you. A compartment in the side of the contraption appears to be empty. There's a the capacitor sparks and it rises. The automaton looms above you. A lone, glowing eye takes you in dispassionately.
Let's see what happens.
A fresh God-Woken ready for induction. Very good. I am here to serve. This is the Academy. It is a place of great learning. I am the... Allow me to show you.
The Sensual falls silent for a long moment, as if processing this question is quite taxing on its cognitive faculties.
It seems I was interfered with. My power supply was removed through force. The perpetrator is unclear. Inactivity has caused further damage. I cannot access my full faculties. Unfortunate, but I shall help you however possible. The Academy exists to help unveil the divine from amongst the Godwoken. You must enter the temple, then prove yourself in the arena of the One. Godwoken should usually be able to pass freely. Whoever tampered with me may have interfered with the Academy in other ways. Apologies, Godwoken. It's quite simple. Defeat all others.
What do you mean by all others?
The automaton fixes it.
Godwoken.
I can understand this reads in the footsteps of the Eternals, but what
I can
that
understand
means
this
remains
reads
to be seen.
in the footsteps of the Eternals.
Okay.
What that means remains.
Storage room. Sure, let's take it. It's money. Supernova scroll, we can give that to you. Phase capacitor to you. Artifact nails. Okay, we're getting a lot of artifacts. Actually, do you want? First, let's see what this is. No. Since we're getting a lot of artifacts, I will take this moment. Craft. I think it's the weird looking one that we have to do. This one? Yeah, there we go. More power. Anyways, it's just a storage room. I'm tempted to kill that automaton for experience points. At this point, I'm not even sure if it's worth it. Okay, anyways, we need to shoot the beam over here. That will bounce over here somewhere. How does one get over there? Oh, here it is. A door. What the hell is that? Let's go check it out. Okay. I see this one here. Is this? Yeah, it is. It was the one I tampered with. I'm just gonna save, because honestly, we've been talking way too much. I don't want to do it again. Is that blood? What do we get? Ooh, gloves. Gloves are always interesting. Not this time though. Thievery, initiative. But initiative is pretty good, honestly. I don't use reactive armor all that much. Oh, it requires finesse. Oh, damn. Cannot give up Lucky Charm. Los's job is to win lottery tickets. this the arena? The arena master. This seems like the arena. So let's hold off on that one for a second. But if that's the arena, what's over here? Is this the well to ascend? Hidden library. There's a door over here, I think. So let's go check it out. There's something. There's a path here. Cannot reach this. Oh, problem solved.
Look out! We see a trap nearby.
Let's go.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Who cares about traps? But I'm glad I didn't make traps like overly annoying. Wait, where does this lead? I just have to be careful and save and everything because I don't want to accidentally leave this act. What is this? Haven't I been here?
I spotted something.
Okay. Well, I haven't been here because I would have looted this place. I've been near here, that's for sure. Up here, I think. Okay, well. Oh, this is. Is this just an alternative way into the academy if you don't want to do the temple stuff, the altar stuff? Oh, that's cheesy. I mean, yeah, I guess it's good that they put that in. Guess that allows speedrunners to have fun. And basically just avoid the entire act. Let's see, I think this has to be pointed a different way. Yeah, I think it has to be pointed this way, actually. Let's go see. I think we have to shoot it this way here. Yeah. Okay, well. Okay, there are old friends. Well, not friends. Wow, look at this. That's fun. Okay, so now I'm a little bit worried. Because I don't know which one is the... Which ending? That sounds wrong. Which of these sides is the correct side to finish up this this chapter? I would like to do the non-essential one first, but they keep saying the arena, so I think this is where you go to finish. But let's talk to this bird and see what happens.
The phantom bird pecks at the stone beneath her with a scarred and blood-flecked beak. She glowers up at you with one gimlet eye.
Student of the arena, are you? Or master? You even beat Murga in Driftwood? That little firecracker was always my favorite. I have an even greater challenge for you. Beyond lies an eternal construct of great destructive force. There, you can prove in trial by combat that you are indeed the one I have waited for. The one.
Okay. I think this is just like a regular arena. The one that we found in every chapter. I mean, every act so far, so let's do it.
An automaton, massive and imposing, creaks to life as you approach.
You must leave. You are not divine.
Okay, let's fight. Do we have to use this for something? You have to shoot it with some light. Let's encourage. I'm not gonna go into attack mode right away. Poison resistant, as of course. So no point in doing this. My haste isn't on the bar? Crap. Feign, okay. Tactical retreat over here. I have to start picking this off, honestly, so... Right now I'm playing with the intent to find out what's behind here. I would not play like this if my plan was to straight up go for the kill right away. I just want to see. No, there's nothing here. I just wasted an entire turn on nothing. Fine. What do we take out? Boss? These are not soulbound, so... Help shred. Wow. That is unlucky. Alright. Let's see. Can we charm any of these? Can I just walk up here? Yeah, I can. Teleport away. It's not gonna hit though. No, unfortunately it's not. Anything I can do for one? I can walk. It's a little bit risky to clump up, but I'd rather be with my team here. That's fine. Alright. Valid target. Why is this invalid? I have to maybe walk over here? There we go. I am time warped, so let's go for it. I go for a three cost? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. He's not afraid of being terrified though, but he's gonna be attacking next, so let's see if I can just straight up kill him. Looks like it. Can I do 600 damage? This is important. Because if I feel like I can't do it, yeah, I'm gonna... Actually, you know what? Okay, got it. Oh, the fight ended? But they were in soulbound. Wait, did I just lose out on a bunch of experience points? Okay. Alright. I mean, I'm not gonna replay it because honestly that would just be too boring for everybody. But that was a little bit weird. And sometimes this game is a little bit inconsistent with itself. I'm just gonna operate under the assumption that I got the experience for all of them. And not think about it, because if I think about it, I'm gonna get sad. Knowing that I lost a bunch of XP. Oh, mystical rune. Rune frame, that's good. Give me loot. Blade of the Swarmbreaker. Is that what I need now to craft it? Staff. No need. Sneaking, initiative, a bunch of stuff. Ooh. Yes. Initiative, good, and a bunch of fizz armor. We like that. He needs more initiative. 2 bits, Huntsman, Hydro, a bunch of HP. Constitution. Hydro and Huntsman. Pyro, Arrow. Arrow I think is a little bit high on him, right? Yeah, I could drop this. Pyro. What about Hydro? Oh, by the way, first things first. That is annoying. Thank you. I could drop this. Hydro is 1 though. I need it at 1 for these things. Wait, what am I saying? No, my Hydro will go too high, actually. Should consider dropping this. Huntsman Hydro, I mean, sorry. God, this is a shit ring. So is this a pretty bad ring, to be honest. I need to find new rings for this guy. I completely forgot. These rings are horrible. Hold on. What's going on here? You can literally put on anything. Yeah, I can totally get a point out of this for Hydro. And Huntsman? No, Huntsman have 4 from gear. That is overkill. Why do I... Ugh, that's bad. Wits, nah. Yeah, I need to I need to take a look at this after I'm done here. All right, so let's see. There is some sort of puzzle here. I like the music. Okay. It's coming from this end, maybe? No? Weird. Maybe it just was a tool to be used against the boss. Can I jump up here? Man, look at this area. Looks so Sith-like. I can. Oh, I'm here with Losa. Oops. Let's see, I don't see anything here. No, I don't see anything. Let's go talk to the bird, see what happens. Really enjoyed the music.
Have you completed my challenge? Have you? My congratulations on becoming the singular Godwoken to follow the ancient rituals of the arena. You are now the one.
The spirit ruffles her feathers and stares deeply into your eyes. You feel a powerful energy flood through you, a powerful energy that stays with you.
Happy are those who feast on the fallen.
Cool. It's actually not that awful. It is 4 crit chance. Same life, but lack of initiative and thievery, so... Intelligence, scoundrel, eh. What could be useful for the rest of my team? Scoundrel, Geo Summon. I think that one. Okay, we're having some weight problems again. Right, was that it? Seems like it. Anyways, I will take a break right here, and then in the next one, we'll cross the bridge. Be right back.